What's going on? How in the world are you? Wanted to hop on here. I just watched, excuse me, my good buddy Becky Chernek was live on Facebook a little bit ago, and she got really, really, really raw and real, and it was absolutely amazing. And I just got to give her props because she shared her heart. She shared her story. What's up, Chuck Studebaker? How you doing, man? Hey, Lynn, how are you? She told her story. She was unbelievably authentic. What's up, Eric Cornelius? And she teared up. She cried. She told her entire story. it was amazing. And it just had me thinking, like, how many people are on Facebook and Instagram and I'm doing great. Is it Samrat? Am I saying that right? How many of us are wearing these masks, not being authentic, not being real, not being true to ourselves? I know I have many, many, many times. Robert Brooker, how in the world are you, man? Not being your authentic self, not being true to who you really are. Hazel, how are you? Rhonda, oh, there's Rhonda. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well. You know, the power of being real and authentic, although people are afraid. People are afraid to talk about their stuff, their fears, their past, their pain. And I have found, number one, that by sharing, there's this old saying that this friend of mine used to say. He'd say, when you share the bad things in life, you cut the power of it in half. And if you share the good, you double it. You cut the power in half. Think about that. If you're going through a bunch of crap, how many people do you know that keep it all in, keep it all bottled up inside, and they don't share their pain, they don't share their fears, they don't share all the stuff that they're going through because they're afraid of what? Being judged? You're afraid of being judged? Here's the thing. People are judging you anyway. Like, they are. So who cares? That, 5 years ago, I think, something like that, I was I had never been on a live stream in my life. I had been interviewed on TV, a report for my business years ago, and when that happened, I was freaked out. Like, my buddy was the news anchor, and he set it up to have these people come in and interview me about all this stuff that it was related around the industry I was in. And I mean, that's crazy. But then, like, years later, 5 years ago, here I was, like, going live for the first time on Periscope. And I mean, I was scared. But I watched my good friend Becky Chernek tonight. And if you didn't see her video talking about her struggles, her triumphs after tribulations and the pain, I shared it on my Facebook page. You have to go watch it. If you get a minute, watch it, because she gets raw and she gets real and she gets really, really authentic. And it's an absolutely amazing thing to watch, because she's incredible. And just what she did was absolutely It was phenomenal. So, think about the people. I mean, look, you've been through painful things. We've all been through painful things. And if you would learn that it's that pain that actually can help somebody else, that pain, all of that stuff, that fear, the fear of, oh, if I share it, I'll be judged. And so what? They are judging you anyway. I promise you they are. So what? Who cares? Here's the thing. Most of us, including me, were walking around worried about and concerned about what other people's opinions are of us. It happens. It's why I'm wearing a hat and not showing my wacky hair. I have a fear of being judged. So I grabbed a hat and threw it on. We're afraid of what other people are going to think. And here's the thing. If you have pain, and if you're alive, you have pain. But if you have pain that you figured out how to get through that pain and succeed anyway, or get through that pain and help other people anyway, and get through that pain or fear. Lynn, I love you too. You're amazing. Or that fear, you get through that fear and succeed anyway. And I don't mean succeed like, all of a sudden, you're a gazillionaire. I'm talking about succeed as in I got through something that was absolutely paralyzing with fear or whatever it is. And like I came out on the other side and I'm okay. I'm okay. I can pay my bills. I can provide for my family. I can do more for my community. I can do more to help the world. Like if you went through that, and here's another trick. When you're going through painful stuff, the fastest way to get through it, the absolute fastest way, if you're paralyzed with fear, you're paralyzed in pain, you don't know what to do. Is Pam Aubrey on here? What's up, Pam Aubrey? How you doing? You're going through this stuff and you don't know how to get through it. Here's a very quick trick. Very, very quick trick. Go help somebody else. Help somebody else. I mean, we're at the holiday season. Right now is a perfect time to get any day is a perfect day to help someone else. Hey, Tracy Swanson, how are you? Any day is a great day to help someone else. But if you're stuck in something that is just got you paralyzed with fear. What's up, Weldon? How you doing, man? It has you paralyzed with fear. Thank you for sharing this, Chuck. Get real with yourself first. Who cares what the world thinks? I don't care. What's up, Brian Hess, my brother? How you doing, man? I don't like your opinion of me does not matter. It does not matter. It has zero bearing on what and that's the thing. Like we all get these people that their opinion of me is skewed or this or that or what. Who cares? Who gives a crap? Like, I am serious. Like, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. I promise you it doesn't matter. And as long as you stay paralyzed in the fear of what other people think, you stay paralyzed, then guess what? That's holding you back from helping other people. That's it. The man or the woman in the mirror. And the only way that you can start changing what you see in the mirror is start changing what you're doing. So many people, and I'm not judging. I have been there. I have been trapped in the fear of oh God, I'm stuck here. I'm scared. I'm broke. And you get paralyzed in that fear. Thank you, Tracy. That's the only person you need to worry about satisfying, is right. The way to get out of that fear, the way to get out of that paralysis that you experience, the way that you get out of that is you have to get out of yourself. You have to get out of yourself. If you want to elevate the way you feel about yourself, if you're feeling down, if you want to elevate that, the way that you're feeling about yourself, you have to go out of yourself and help other people. There are people in this world that need your help. They need to hear your story. They need your story. And you're afraid to press that go live button on your phone or on your computer. Get real with Christ, and he then care, and he has forgiven you. Amen. Amen. I agree with that, Rhonda. Our entire experience in the world is a creation of our own mind anyway. I definitely agree that our mind, our thoughts absolutely can destroy and or make our lives. You've got to raise your level of self-awareness. You have to raise your level of self-awareness. When you're feeling crappy, when you're feeling down, when you feel like there's nowhere else to turn to God, and then turn to a human being in need. Go turn to another person in need. And if you can't find them, go into any major city. You could probably go to your local churches and say, hey, I want to help somebody in need. Who you got for me? And they will give you a list. There's always somebody that you can help. There's people that you know. And the fact is there's a lot of people on this stream right now. You've been through some crap in life, really, really bad stuff. And somehow you found the strength. Somehow you found the ability to change the direction of your life. Somehow you reached deep down inside and you found the ability to get out of yourself and fix whatever was going on. And you're not telling anybody about it. You're not telling anybody about this terrifying pain. My friend Becky Chernek went live and talked about losing her son. And she was in tears. I shared her video on my wall. Go watch it. She talked about some unbelievable, painful things tonight. And she shared it. And it helped. It helped people, and it will continue to help people. And by staying, like, what's the song, the Bible school song we used to sing? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Right? Dude, are you? Like, for real, are you? Are you going to let it shine? And if you're not, again, well, Ken, I went grocery shopping for my mom. Dude, okay, that's cool. That's awesome. But what about everybody else on the planet? Well, there's only one of me. Okay. But if you're stuck in pain, if you're stuck in emotional pain, financial pain, my buddy Ray Higdon who has, I don't even know how many millions a year Ray does, but he does pretty well. Ray created something called Wealth Wednesday. And it wasn't about him. It was about how do you go out and help the world. Brian Hess had a post on it the other day because he did it. I was telling him about it. I'm like, dude, Ray Higdon came up with his freaking amazing idea of taking a 20 or a 50 or $100 bill to the grocery store and stuffing it inside of a diaper box where a mom or a dad or somebody may be struggling. Maybe they're not struggling. Who cares? God knows who to guide to that box. And you do it without putting your name in there so nobody else can find out about it, about who did it. And you put it out there, man. You put it out there. You do good. And that's, I think, the fundamental problem with most people is if you do bad, you're going to get bad. If you do good, you're going to get good. Your life is a reflection of what's going on up here and what you're putting out there. That's it. It's that simple. Pam Aubrey says, doing the work on yourself is so essential. You can absolutely do it, and you can heal and will help others heal. Amen. Brian says, keep promises to yourself. Let me put this up on screen. One day at a time, and someday you'll look back and realize how much you've changed. We overestimate what we can do in one day and significantly underestimate what we can do in a month or a year. Amen to that too. I'll tell you what, I would have agreed with what Brian just said before in the past. I would have been like, yeah, he's right. Yeah, that's cool. And I would have moved on. I wouldn't have thought much more about it. But let me tell you something. Because of Brian, because of Andy Frisella, because of I started on July 14th, I think it was. I started 75 Hard. And you guys saw, a lot of people saw me do 75 Hard. My wife did 75 Hard. And let me tell you something. It's called 75 Hard because it is freaking hard, man. It is no joke. You're working out twice a day, 45 minutes each. Once has to be outside. Doesn't matter if I was out in the lightning one time working out. And then you're drinking a gallon of water a day, which means you're peeing 5 gallons a day. So you're in the bathroom all day. You're going through all this. You're reading 10 pages out of a self-improvement book or business book. You're doing all of these things. You're following a diet, no cheat meal, no alcohol, which I don't, by the grace of God, haven't had a drink in over 17 years. So that wasn't an issue for me. I saw some people that didn't finish 75 Hard because of the alcohol thing. And I'm like, dude, you may want to look deeper into what's going on there, but whatever. Like, it was really, really challenging. And I did not realize how much out of shape I was. Not physically, though. Physically, I was pretty out of shape. I was pretty out of shape, but mentally, holy moly, mentally, it's a whole different level. It is a whole nother level. Is nother a word? I don't think so, but I just made it one. It's on a completely different level. Amy Shelton, you're right. Brian, shut up, dude. That was not easy, man. That was so difficult. And Amy, you're right. No, there's no particular thing. Like, you could go, well, I can read 10 pages out of a book. Yes, you can. I can work out twice a day once being outside. Absolutely, you can do that. Let me see you do it 75 days in a row and complete all 5 of the steps flawlessly for 75 days. Because I am telling you, there were a couple of days in there where I'm like, I can't, I'm out. I can't do this. And something deep inside of me said, no, don't give up, dude. You've come too far, man. And I pushed through it. I didn't know how mentally weak I had been. I had no idea. And I hear people making fun of 75 Hard, and I think that's cute. That's really, really cute. Let's see you do it. Oh, I do things like that. Yeah, let me see you do 75 Hard, not things like that. Let me see you do 75 Hard. Again, Amy said it sucked to suck. Right. So, like, again, look, this is about being authentic. Okay. That's what I wanted to get. I really want to give massive props to my good friend, Becky Chernek. I spent a lot of time today with her, helping her set up and get set up on everything. She's an amazing lady. But what's more important is she went live tonight and she told a complete and real and authentic story of her life that was absolutely unbelievable. It was so real and authentic and raw and amazing. And I love that woman. And I hope that you get a chance to go watch her, because authenticity, the power of authenticity, the power of it is this. If you come on here, I love Becky. She's amazing. If you come on a live stream, you get on any form of social media and look, I understand that we all have to, I can't come out here and well, Andy Frisella, maybe Grant Cardone, those guys can afford to go out and speak their real truth all the time. Most of us are like, man, if I said what I really had on my mind, everybody would unfriend me. My family would disown me. I'd be thrown out of the church I go to. So a lot of us are like that, but I'm telling you, there's real power in being authentic and being real. There's real power. If you've been through pain, and you have, if you're alive, if you've been through pain and you recovered from it, or you're going through something painful and you don't know how to figure out how to get through it, like, man, there are people that out here in this world that can help you. There are people, and if they don't know about it, how are they supposed to help you? If they don't know, how are they supposed to help you? So you have to go live and talk about it. Go live and share your story, your authentic story, like Becky did on her live stream. It was amazing to watch this lady tonight. It was absolutely incredible. I had other things I needed to get done, and I was glued. I could not get away from it. It was unbelievable. So look, be real and be authentic. I promise you, if you can be real. Now, I'm not saying get on and start, look, if you're not on the level of having hundreds of millions of dollars and you haven't achieved everything that you want in life, you may not want to get on and start dropping F-bombs and all of the other colorful words and thoughts, but you can at least come on and be real, be authentic. And you know what? Your story, your authenticity, your transparency may help somebody else. It actually may help somebody else. And it may not be the first live stream you do. It may not be the second live stream you do. It may be the 1000th live stream that you do. But look, what other purpose is there for you in your life? If you think it's to hoard as much money as you can, drive the nicest cars, go on the most beautiful trips, and that's it, you are way off. I'm sorry, but you're way off. If we're not here to help each other, I don't know what other purpose is it than to help other people achieve more out of life. I don't know. Brian says it absolutely makes everyone in the world feel much more normal when they hear other people discuss their challenges. So many think that levels of success eliminate the possibility of having problems. It absolutely doesn't. They exist at every level there is. Amen. My brother Adam Marburger is in the house. I love this dude. If you guys are not following Adam Marburger, stop watching me right now. Leave my stream, go look him up and follow that dude, because he freaking rocks. Seriously, the dude rocks. And he can pleasantly, like, he's just really, he's able to deliver a message in a way that's really amazing. It's amazing the way that the guy can deliver a message, but he can actually, like, he's like a jujitsu master, and like he could be delivering this really kind, heartfelt message, and in the blink of an eye put you in a chokehold that puts you to sleep. He wouldn't do that, but he could. He might actually, I don't know, but he is dude's a good dude, so follow him. Anyway, look, money does not solve every problem. That's true, it doesn't. But I'll tell you what, it does make problems a whole lot easier to deal with. Zig Ziglar used to say, people would say to me, Zig, money isn't everything. And he said, no, it certainly is not everything, but it is ranked right up there with oxygen. So it's really a good idea to figure out how to go about earning a good income, for sure. It's really a good idea to do that. And you're not serving the world. There's no way to actually serve the world on a massive level without money. I think most people would agree with that. So, and what Grant Cardone says, I love what he says when somebody says, you know what, Grant? Money ain't everything, bro. He goes, I always look at him and go, you're broke, aren't you? true. It's true, man. It's true. So look, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Go watch Becky Chernek's live from tonight, for real. I'm proud of her. Like, she is a good friend of mine. I'm very, very proud of her. What she did tonight, the pain, the heart, what she shared was unbelievable. It was absolutely unbelievable. And a motivation quote just popped up on my phone. I got to read this to you. Who wants to hear it? There's only 6 people on here. Maybe I shouldn't read it. No, you know what? You 5 now. Good thing you stuck around for this. I would rather die of passion than of boredom. Vincent van Gogh. I would rather die of passion than boredom. So stop sitting around feeling sorry for yourself, being bored and getting depressed, and start helping other people. You have a story. You have pain. Stop keeping that pain to yourself. You're being selfish. Help other people with your pain. Help other people. Like, do you know that maybe you haven't even found the solution yet? But do you know that your pain could actually help someone else if you just reach out to them and share it? Like, share your pain with somebody. It would help them, because they'll be like, hey, you know what? Because I think God's going to guide you. And they'll say, well, I've been through that, and here's how I got through it. Look, this is what you need to do. Boom, 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 boom. Stop being selfish, man. Stop being afraid to hit the go live button, for real. And I'm not even gonna push my course for helping you with that tonight. I'm not. If you want information on it, hit me up. I'm not gonna do it. And Weldon Whitehurst is in there. So is Pam Aubrey. Excuse me. But look, you have a story. You have pain that you can share with somebody else. You may have a solution for that pain too. You may be able to come on a live stream and tell your story and impact somebody in Indonesia, and you don't even realize it, because you're staying all caught up in yourself and your pain. And that's not the way to help other people. So you guys have a great night. I appreciate all of you for coming on here. If you sent me hearts and shared this out, I love you. You're awesome. If you made fun of me and gave me angry faces, I love you even more. And I really mean that. You guys are amazing. And I will see you soon. Have a great night. Oh, and happy belated Thanksgiving. I think I said that like 10 times. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.